everyone, welcome to a fresh new vlog. This is Nimantrita from New Jersey. It is so cold right now in Jersey, doing any kind of outdoor activity is next to impossible. Temperature is always sub-zero, but that doesn't mean we don't have places to explore. In fact, today we are on our way to see one of the best aquarium in Northeast featuring more than 15,000 aquatic species. The Adventure Aquarium in New Jersey on the Delaware River, Camden is a must visit. So today we will explore the underwater life through up-close animal encounters, interactive touch exhibits, and the chance to see and learn about some of the ocean's rarest and most fascinating species. Watch the video till the end to know all about the discount rates, free parking, and packages. This aquarium has been voted the best on East Coast, and rightly so. This place is home to some of the most fascinating animals in the world, including the largest collection of shark in the Northeast, the only hippo in the world to be exhibited at an aquarium, green and loggerhead turtles, and two species of warm weather penguins. People who see my vlog know I'm a complete nature and wildlife fanatic. At any given day, I'll always choose to see the natural world over anything else. I'm so glad I came here, wondering why I waited for so long. The ambience itself was so marine, the walls were painted blue and green. There's a lot to do today, a lot to cover. Without wasting much time, let's get started. Piranha Falls offers a unique multi-sensory experience that mimics the sight and sounds of the Amazon rainforest. Piranha Falls transports you deep into the largest rainforest on earth and is home to a school of more than 100 red-belly piranhas swimming below the waterfalls. Stick around long enough and you may even see, hear and feel the change in weather as an intense Amazonian rainstorm moves in.
What is this fish doing?
The next fun activity was touch a shark. Oh, don't worry, these little bamboo sharks, they don't bite. But there's a rule, you can only touch them with 2 fingers on their back. Children were so excited to touch them, so was I. These are bamboo sharks. They are usually found in shallow water of the tropical Indo-Pacific. These are relatively small sharks with the largest reaching not more than 121 centimeter in adult body length. And yes, due to their small size, they are completely harmless to humans. Stingrays are commonly found in the shallow coastal water of temperate seas, spending most of the time inactive and partially buried in the sand. Like their shark relatives, stingrays have electrical sensors called ampules around their mouth to sense the natural electrical charges of potential prey. Many ray even have jaw teeth that enable them to crush clams, oysters, and mussels. Here at Adventure Aquarium, you can see several species of ray, including the cow-nose ray, southern stingray, leopard whip ray, rough-tailed stingrays, and fiddle rays. Here also you could touch them, but with a very, very gentle hand. The next attraction was this huge marine life aquarium. Marine life is the collective term for all the living things that inhabit the ocean and sea of Earth, including animals, plants, algae, fungi, and microorganisms. Marine life has long captivated our imagination and sparked curiosity about the wonders of the underworld. As a result, the practice of keeping marine animals in captivity, such as aquarium, zoo, and marine parks, has become widespread. While some argue these facilities provide valuable educational and conservation benefit, others raise concern about the ethical implication and the impact on the well-being of marine creatures. One of the significant advantages of marine life in captivity is the opportunity it offers for educational purposes. Aquariums and marine park provide a unique environment for the public to observe and learn about marine species that would otherwise be inaccessible to most people. Through educational programs, visitors gain insight into the diversity of marine life, their habitats, the conservation efforts. Moreover, these facilities support research, aiding scientists in studying marine species, their behavior, and the impact of human activities on their ecosystems. Marine life in captivity plays a crucial role in the conservation and preservation of endangered species. Breeding programs in aquarium and marine park can help maintain and increase the population of threatened species. These facilities provide a controlled environment where reproduction and the survival of offsprings can be closely monitored, contributing to the overall biodiversity and genetic diversity of the marine species. Additionally, captive breeding can act as a safeguard against the extinction of certain species due to factors such as habitat destruction and overfishing. After seeing the cute blue penguins, we saw the beautiful marine life inspired Christmas tree. Isn't it beautiful? It is all blue and it looks so gorgeous. This is the entry into the Pirates Passage, where we witnessed hundreds of brightly colored tropical fish, eels, and so much more. Because it's winters, the theme inside was all Christmas, but in blue. The exhibits had beautiful tropical fish from all over the world. They in fact made sure they have Christmas tree inside each tank. It looked so fascinating. The children were so fascinated looking at the brightly colored fish, corals, and so much more. Have a look. There was also an aquarium theatre where people could watch divers diving for different kind of shows. We will come back to this a little later. Let's explore the different coves of the aquarium for now. So it's basically a 360-degree aquarium where you can reach each side and watch everything that's happening inside. Now this part of the aquarium is very important. These jellyfish you see here are called moon jellies for their obvious appearance. Can you also see the white transparent plastic bags flowing in the water? The moon jellies and the plastic bags look extremely similar. Because we are human beings, we can still see the difference, but that is not the case for sea turtles. The sea turtles mistake these plastic bags as jellyfish and end up hunting them and eventually eating them. There are thousands of sea turtles dead because of this mistaken identity. So next time you think of disposing any kind of plastic in any kind of water body, think about these dying sea turtles. Next, we are about to venture on over to Hippo Haven, home to Button and Jenny, the only Nile hippos in the world to be exhibited at an aquarium. With an unparalleled viewing experience above and below the water, we can come within inches of their 3,000-pound hippos and watch as they bounce gracefully underwater. Button and Jenny, both Nile female hippo, have been roommates for almost 9 years now. The difference is that both these hippos have separate living areas. Button is 17 and weighs approx 3,000 pounds, and Jenny at 14 is about 4,000 pounds. These two girls have been born and raised in captivity, so they are used to people and visitors around them. At 4,000 pounds, Jenny is surprisingly graceful. She and her friend Button, a slightly slimmer 3,000-pound, glide, roll, and bounce through the water as if they weigh nothing. With swimming skills like that, it's obvious that the two Nile hippos spend most of the day in the water. In planning Hippo Haven, the aquarium wanted to use technology to give visitors a glimpse of what life in the wild is like for African animals. Although these Nile hippos are the stars of the show, their exhibit now touches the entire ecosystem in which they live. At 16, Button, the older one of the two, and according to the aquarium officials, she is more laid back and calm than her younger counterpart. Yet even Button gets excited at the prospect of food. Her and Jenny's diet consists of hay, grains, greens such as bok choy and lettuce, and other produce. During the course of a day, the pair can consume up to 30 pounds of food each. The situation is different for Nile hippos in the wild who feed mostly at night. Because their skin is sensitive to the sun, hippo in Africa spend much of the day sleeping in the water, often using mud and leaves as sunblock. But here in this aquarium, it's a little different for them. I have never seen hippos this up close ever in my life. It was such a wholesome experience. And as we see them, suddenly one of them started pooping. Like I said before, they live here like they live in the natural world. Of course, there are filtration systems and it gets cleaned up. Additionally, there are so many fish in the tank who also help in the filtration process. This is a beautiful underwater Christmas light that has been put up. It looks almost magical, right? Here are the tanks of all the jellyfish. The first is the moon jellyfish, which is almost entirely translucent, usually about 25 to 40 centimeter in diameter, and can be recognized for its four gonads. The moon jelly differs from the normal jellyfish because they lack the long potent sting and the tentacles. Their sting has almost no effect on humans. The next one is the Pacific nettle jellyfish. The Pacific nettle's large bell is yellow to reddish brown, and its long ruffled tentacles can be yellow to dark maroon. These tentacles are covered with stinging cells, which are lethal to the prey. The sea nettle stings aren't dangerous to humans, although they are very, very painful. The next and the main attraction of the aquarium was the 40-foot shark tunnel, which we were just about to enter. We started with a mesmerizing walk through the 40-foot shark tunnel, an experience that put us right in on the action, and it felt like the sandbar, sand tiger and nutshark are coming right for us. The tunnel is the longest in New Jersey and provides an immersive experience that surprises us with dozens of sharks and more than 200 other aquatic animals as they swim above, beside and around us. This is the largest collection of sharks in all of New Jersey. खूप स्लो
Pretty cool, right?
Wow, I loved that. I had seen such kind of tunnels only on TV. I got to experience it firsthand today. There is no better way to enjoy marine life other than a tunnel that is well built through it. There were sharks everywhere. In fact, there was a hammerhead, but somehow we couldn't spot it. The next adventure is literally crossing a bridge over an aquarium that is filled with dangerous sharks. Come, let's experience this. That was so much fun. Next, we again came back to the theater where divers would swim with large stingrays and sharks. People could ask them questions and they would answer from the tank. The shark would never attack them because they are not in their diet. But then you never know. They are, of course, professionals and they know when there's a danger. There are also mermaid shows happening right here in this theater. Such a fun thing to do to sit and watch with your children. It was almost time to leave. It took us a long time to cover so many activities. But at 3:30 p.m. it was hippo feeding time and I wanted to see them for one last time. This time they were almost half out of water and we could see them really up close. They mostly feed on lettuce and other different kind of plants. When you see them this up close, you realize how humongous hippos are. They are seriously large animals and can open their mouth almost 150 degrees. This was an experience I'll never forget. This aquarium in Camden is undoubtedly one of the best in Northeast. We had a long day and was extremely hungry. They have a huge marketplace where you can get all sorts of burger, pizza, wraps, fries and salads too. We got ourselves burger and fries. The dining area was also huge and there were also screens where you could see all kind of information. Oh, now let's talk about the ticket price. So if you individually book ticket, it will cost you $50 each. But if you take their membership, the ticket will be priced at $35 each. And with that, many perks like discount on food, discount on merchandise, free parking, take a friend along, and unlimited visits are also included. The food was okay, nothing great, and a little slightly overpriced. But when you're hungry, everything is good. This aquarium is right next to the Delaware River. On the opposite side is actually another state, that is Pennsylvania. We are at the border of New Jersey and Pennsylvania. This vlog ends right here. We had a long day. Thank you everyone for watching. If you like the video, share it with your friends and family. And if you live close by, definitely visit. It's a place for both adults and children. Bye for today and don't forget to like and subscribe.